Hey, good morning guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm back out here playing with this 1966 Chevy C10 truck. And it's a beautiful day today. Low humidity. I still got shade. And I'm about to put Penetrol on this truck. I'm going to show you what it looks like real quick because I don't want to waste much time. I got things taped up. This expensive, cheap chrome. I'm being sarcastic. It is cheap, but it sure does cost a lot of money. Now, if I get Penetrol on it, it's no big deal. I mean, I can just wipe it off, but I'm trying to save all that cleanup if I can. Went around the taillight bezels. All this stuff's new. This is not, but you know, it's metal. But I just done everything I could. On the tailgate, I've never had put Penetrol. It's my first time to have a truck this model, this body style before. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking about all the problems I might potentially run across. And I'll show you here in a minute. One of them being this. I'll have to take this tailgate chain off when I get to this part. And I hope I get to it today. I'm going as fast as I can. Because I'll have to get Penetrol, you know, disconnect it and one side and then the other, you know. So but here's what it looks like. I've rattle can painted the whole truck. If you're new to the channel, rattle can paint. That's what I do on this channel. Might like it, you might not, but it's just what I do. Either you like the channel or you don't. I put my own patina on it to make it look like, you know, it's the original paint, or maybe paint that maybe it's been painted once before, but you know, maybe it's doing another paint job. It's a 66. It's got dents, you know, boo-boos. I've been calling them boo-boos here, there, and everywhere. Done this side too. Taped up everything on this old truck. There's a lot of boo-boos on this old truck, but it's still here. It's sitting on a 72 Chevy C10 truck frame. If you're new to the channel, I like all this stuff right here that I've put on here. Some of these are actual boo-boos. Some are places like this that I have made thin on purpose. You know, these are actual boo-boos, you know, where the paint's thin. Stuff like that. I'm going to try to do the hardest part first and get it out of the way. So if the sun does catch up to me, I've been taping for over an hour, been going as fast as I can. If the sun does catch up to me, I've already got the hard part done. What I consider the hard part is the top and this massive hood. And you don't realize on a square body, or this one too, I mean, I'm learning that there's a lot of real estate here. So I've got my ladder. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, step ladder ready to go when I get started putting Penetrol on the hood. Might be asking yourself, well, Jimmy, what is Penetrol? Well, it's this stuff right here. Penetrol. You're not supposed to be smoking around it. Don't be around any open flames or anything. This is combustible. I'm making a mess before I even get started, guys. I had it sitting over in that flower pot, and I've got... Anyway, I'll clean it here in just a minute. I got me 2 sponges in case I get one contaminated from something. I have another one in my pocket. I'm going to do the top first. When I get the top done, I'm going to work my way, you know, to the hood, you know, down through here. See, I got all this stuff up under here. This is going to be a challenge for me, but I'll do the best I can. Here comes my wonderful wife. So I got me a container, a cheap container from like spaghetti or whatever. My wife and I, whatever this come in, might have been, who knows, spaghetti, I'll say. I saved these, wash them out, and I put Penetrol in here. You know, pour some in here, get my sponge, start dipping, and start swiping. So, anyway, just thought I'd let you know what I'm doing. I'll get back with y'all in a few minutes when I start doing the top, okay? hopefully. But I gotta hurry, guys. The sun's gonna catch up to me, and that's not your friend today, believe it or not. The sun is not your friend. It makes the metal hot, and the Penetrol wants to run, drip. I call it running, drip, you know, have runs in it. You got to stay right on top of it. Hang in there, guys. I'll get back with you, okay? There's something flying around you. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell in the shade, but he's done this, and this is what he likes. See the difference? Okay, we're starting on the hood.
Got the top done.
Got the top finish. It's got to shine.
Yeah.
And
I'm doing the hardest part first, which is the center of the hood, so I can reach it.
you can tell the difference.
Huh?
I said you can tell the difference.
Trying to go the same way with the hood as the hood goes, best that I can.
My grandson and I are the spotters. We point out all the...
Yeah, they're spotters.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, thank you.
You put like too much up there. I've
Okay.
spread it out.
He's got 2 supervisors.
Yeah, I got 2 supervisors.
You
No.
left this spot.
Okay, thanks. You're a big help.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we're gonna show it from this angle.
What time yin's leaving?
You don't want 2 supervisors?
No, I don't. I've always had supervisors my whole life. I don't want any more. Had enough.
Okay, we have this half finished and this half is not.
Okay, guys, just real quick. Had to go wash my hands and go to the restroom, come back out, and I'm fixing to go back at it. Had to cut me some new sponges because I try to use clean ones at all times. And if you ever touch the rubber around the windshield, you're going to get black on your sponge and it'll leave streaks. So I've got me 2 more sponges, and this is what I've got done. Got the hood to here, and you can see the difference. I've done this. You can maybe tell the difference between this and this, I hope. I've got the top done. It's real shiny, and you might see a few bugs here and there, but they'll come off when all this dries. I normally let it dry for 24. I prefer 2 days, 48 hours. I just put it in the garage, let it sit, and see what I mean? And the bugs will come right off. It'll be good and dry by then. If I try to take them off now, it's going to leave a spot. So I got the inside of the bed done the best I can. I mean, this is just something that I can do myself. So before I get done with the sponge I was using, I'm going to do all this and do the tailgate in the back. I'm going to do all this next. Then I'll put the tailgate up when this dries a little bit, and I'll do the other side of the tailgate. But I've got the bed inside all done. As you can see, it's kind of shiny. I guess you can see, I don't know. I still got to do all this on each side, and it just leaves a good shine. So far, so good. I mean, I've been doing this myself. My wife is picking up grandkids from their different sports activities, so I'm doing this by myself. But I think I'm going at a pretty good clip. I still got some shade, so I'm going to get back at it. And I don't know, could be some places I might have to, after it's good and dry, do it again. But I don't know, maybe not. Once I'm kind of done with it, I'm kind of done. But there's still a lot to do, So let me get at it, and I'll see y'all in just a minute, and hope you're enjoying the video. See y'all in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, I think I'm finished putting Penetrol on. I believe I am. I'm going to let this thing set for a day or two, I guess. And I'll do a video and at that time and pull it out of the garage and pull the tape and all that other stuff off of it. But I just thought I'd show you. I got done really just in time, and I'm scared to. I put Penetrol in here too, on everything on the inside here. I didn't put it on the doors. I'm not sure what's going to happen on the doors, and maybe nothing. But I didn't put none on the doors. I just done it where you see almond gloss. Almond gloss. That's where I put the Penetrol. I put it in here best I could. Of course, I can't get in there and do all of it, but the bed is the same color as the cab. I mean, you know, before we put the bed on, we painted both sides. I mean, it's all pretty much a complete color change. I mean, I'm having trouble finding where it would be, where you could detect any other color actually, other than little scrapes or something, you know. So let's look at it real close. And of course the sun is shining, and I was really blessed to have I don't want to shut the doors, and I'll tell you why. The tailgate is staying up there by itself without the latches being latched, so I got to do the whole thing with it sitting up there, and I was hardly breathing, but it's sitting up there. And this sun, the sun is now my friend, so I'm letting it kind of dry and you know, let it do its thing. Just kind of show you around from different angles because it's kind of hard to tell, but man, it is shiny. It is shiny. And all the spots that I said would pop, you know, look good. I always say the word pop most of the time, not even thinking, but I mean, it does. It really brings it out. This is what you call and you know, in my eyes, it's a survivor truck. You know, if a person fixed everything, every imperfection on this truck, I mean, it's all over. I mean, there's imperfections everywhere. You'd have to sand the whole thing down. You know, use Bondo or whatever. You know, stuff like this. You know, that we made. You know, there was a dent, and I got some brown paint and put in here. And you know, I'm not trying to hide anything. Well, a person would have a ton of money in it, but the way it looks now, I mean, it just kind of looks like a survivor truck. You know, patina style. Trying to get at different angles. The sun is, man, I tell you, I got done just in time. It probably took me from start to finish. See, I think I started at 9:30, and it's probably 2 o'clock or close to it, 1:30, 2 o'clock. I don't know, but you know, all I done was went to the restroom one time, and that was it. So I'm letting this kind of dry. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Of course, whenever I do this, seems like every bug, for example, wants to come check it out and get stuck on it. But when it dries, all I gotta do is get a rag, and all the bugs and stuff will come right off. Everything's real shiny, and you can see all the imperfections. And all I'm doing is protecting this truck. I mean, I'm not hurting it. I'm actually saving its life. Man, I just think all this stuff is cool. Now, y'all might not. If you don't like it, I mean, maybe this is not the channel for you. But I like stuff like this where it looks like it's got a story to tell. I will say, I mean, the sun hadn't hit it yet. But I might, I'm not saying I will, but I might put another coat on the hood. But looking at it now, I probably don't need it. You're going to find some imperfections here and there, and if you ever use Penetrol, like I said, this stuff right here, it's probably I know I've told y'all this before. When I got this stuff, it was $10 a can. And I got it at Lowe's or your local co-op or whatever. Walmart might have it. I don't know. Whenever I see a can, I pick it up. Anyway, it's like $10 a can at the time, last year, year before last, whatever. And I always pick up a can whenever let me tell you how much I used. This had about half a can in it, and I'm going to say it's got like maybe a quarter, maybe a little less. When I started, it had like a half a can. So I'm going to say it's less than a quarter. There's still some in there. Anyway, so if you want a cheap Clearcoat, cheap, on the cheap, if you don't mind putting in a little bit of elbow grease and patience and get started early in the morning where the sun's, doesn't dry it faster than you can put it on, why, it's pretty good. I've used this a lot of times. Got all up in here. Yeah, like I said, this is a weird angled truck compared to square bodies. I'm so used to putting it on square bodies, and I see a few places I missed. I'm going to have to get that. So I'll get that after the video. No big deal. But it looks pretty good. I'm liking it. It'll look real good when I get the tape and everything off of it. And I think it's gonna turn out good. And is it as good as paying somebody or you buying Clearcoat or something? Well, no, probably not. But if you just want to go to town and it looks pretty decent kind of look, this might be for you. I'm just showing you what I do on this channel on my budget. So I don't have the facilities to paint booth or anything like that, and I'm not going to buy a bunch of spray cans of Clearcoat when I can do this much easier, in my opinion. And let me tell you this right off, okay? So I almost forgot to tell you this. Don't do what I'm doing. If you're not comfortable doing it, please don't do it. I can't guarantee results from anybody on anything that they do, car or truck. Come on. I can't guarantee that yours is going to look as better than this or whatever. I don't know. How long does it last? I get people ask me that a lot. How long does Penetrol last? I can't honestly say, because my trucks stay in a garage all the time. They don't sit out in the weather, and I don't go to cruise ins. I don't really do nothing. Everything I just enjoy playing here in the driveway. I don't know. Used to go to cruise ins and rod runs, and car shows and stuff all the time. If there was one, I was there. Now I'm just opposite. If there is one, I'm not there. So I guess I just kind of got burnt out. Sometimes I just all of a sudden get burnt out on things. So I don't know. Anyway, just do this at your own risk. I'm showing you what I done, what I do. And, you might like it, you might not. And some folks might be disappointed that, that I done all this patina stuff on the truck. But I'm telling you guys, it looked great from 5 foot away, 10 foot away, whatever, before I brought all this out. But you see, it was all there to begin with. When you walk up on it and you see all this stuff, you're going, my goodness, why didn't he do body work? So, why didn't he put some Bondo here? Why didn't he blah, 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 blah? People, there's always somebody's got something negative to say. So, or that's what I've found out in life. Something always negative. But this is what I enjoy doing, and, it brings out, I'm not hiding nothing. To me, you walk up, 5 foot, 10 foot away, you can see imperfections. I'm not hiding anything. It is what it is on this old truck. And I actually think, like I said, I think we've saved it. Had to take my tag off the front because I got all up in here. And yeah, I need to put that stuff. Anyway, I'll get that in a minute. I got all up in there. I done everything that had almond gloss on it, which is a lot, I found out. We rattle can painted the truck and all that and scuffed it down. But I just think all this stuff is cool. All this stuff is just so cool. This is my channel. This is what I like, and either you do or you don't. Anyway, if you'll subscribe to the channel, Primer is Best, will so you don't miss when I take all this stuff off and show you around some more. You might want to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this old 66 Chevy C10 truck sitting on a 72 C10 truck frame. And man, this truck's come a long way. My goodness. I see old pictures of it from just a few months ago, and I don't even hardly recognize it. It's been such a long, it's been a long journey for this truck and for us too. So I thank you for watching, and please let me know what you think about this old 66. Still going to come up with a name, and we'll just kind of go from there. But I thank you for watching, like I said, and I hope the Lord will be with you. It's a beautiful day today. The Lord's blessed us with a beautiful day, low humidity. And guys, I'll tell you what, I was going as fast as I could trying to get this thing done before the sun got on here. Oh yeah, I want to mention this again. I can't stress this enough. Then I'm going to hush, okay? But if you ever do put Penetrol on, my goodness, keep going back. After you're done and you think it's dry, go back again and look. You'll find runs. Remember, I started the video saying that's one of the things you got to look for. I discovered bunches of runs, where the Penetrol, like would go over, through the chrome here, go, drip down. And I mean, it was never ending. I mean, and I was so glad I remembered to do that, over and over and over and over again. And I kept finding them. So I thank you for watching. What do you think, Miss PIB?
Looks better.
Looks better, she said. So, yeah, I think it's pretty too.
Pretty like,
It is pretty. I like it. It looks good.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
People are probably going, that ain't pretty.
It is to us weirdos, isn't it? Yeah, it is to us weirdos. Us old folks that like to look at old trucks.
This is pretty paint.
Yeah.
No blemishes.
Anyway,
This is pretty dust.
this is pretty dust. Guys, I thank you for watching. You're watching Primer is Best. My name is Jimmy, and that's my wife, Mrs. PIB. And don't forget, I'm on Facebook, Primer is Best. Instagram, Primer is Best. Here comes my plane that flies over whenever I'm doing a video. Here it comes. Same plane.
Like clockwork.
Just like clockwork, yep, you're right. I'm surprised it ain't been over more today than what it has. I'm on Facebook, Primer is Best, and Instagram, Primer is Best. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. You might enjoy watching. Wait till the plane goes by. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. Y'all let me know what you think about this old truck. And
78 degrees, no humidity.
I didn't know what the degrees was, but zero humidity.
Well, I'm sure
There's some,
but it feels
but it's not. I'm not drenching with sweat like I normally am. But yeah, this old truck's come a long way, and I'm so proud of it. My sponsor, Mrs. PIB, she's a big help to this channel. Otherwise, this channel.
not a sponsor.
Yes, you are the sponsor. You hold the purse strings.
Don't tell them that.
Might as well tell the truth, right? But yeah, I just want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to check out my buddies on YouTube, GM1038 on YouTube. His name is Brian. Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop. Tim is on Facebook. If you type in Gas X Chop Shop, Axe is spelled AXE. And my buddy that's always giving me shout outs all the time. What a good friend of mine. I mean, this guy, I really enjoy his videos, and I think that you will too. Built on a budget. Built on a budget. He has a wonderful, beautiful family, and they're into C10s as well. C10s and GMCs, and square bodies. And he has a truck like this, goes by the name of Armstrong. I got to come up with a name for this truck, and y'all's going to help me. I've already got a big list of names. We're going to narrow it down. And be sure to check out his YouTube channel. Now, This guy is knowledgeable and he is funny. And I just enjoy, you never know what he's going to talk about or what he's going to say on his YouTube channel. It's just a real treat. And I look forward to every video. He posts one nearly every day, if not every day. So I think you will enjoy it. And like I said before, he's working on a 1969 Chevy C10 truck. And what most people would throw away or not even look at again second, give it a second glance, he's got it. And he's going to fix all the panels on it, weld them in himself. His stuff is built on a budget. Built on a budget. Check him out. Please like and subscribe to the folks I just mentioned. And if you would, tell them that you heard about their YouTube channel from Primer is Best. My name's Jimmy. Just subscribe. It don't take nothing, guys. It's all free. It's absolutely free. Just hit the little subscribe and hit the ringy-ding bell up there and leave a comment. Say, hey, I found your channel because I was watching Primer is Best and they gave you a shout out. I'd appreciate it. Let my friends know, you're watching my channel and I'm trying to help them. Okay, we're all friends. We're all supposed to help one another, right? Right, Miss PIB?
Yes.
Okay, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, guys. And tune in. We'll pull this tape off and see what this thing looks like for real. See y'all next time. Stay safe. God bless each and every one of y'all. Please pray for others. I'll see y'all later.